Hello everyone, I'm Big Cat. This lesson sets up on air-related variables as well as calculating the AimOffset type value. Let's start by setting up in the air-related variables. Get the character movement component object first. Call the isFalling node to get if it's in the air or not. Set on-air variables. Set the isFreeFalling variable. Set the isUmblaOpened variable. Set forward value variable. The last one is the lateral moment speed of the character in the air. Get the current character speed value. Then reverse it according to the current rotation value. Slip the return value, where the y value is the lateral moment speed we need. Adding comments. In the previous lesson, we set the animation AimOffset blend in the animation graph, which has an AimOffset type value that controls which animation AimOffset blend is currently being used. Next, set the AimOffset type value. Determine if they are in the air first. Currently, all of our animated AimOffset is based on the character being on the ground. So, if the character is in the air, we don't use animated AimOffset. Set AimOffset type to 0. Since we don't have an animated AimOffset for point, if the character is currently point, set AimOffset type to 0. Next, determine if the current crouching position is crouching. If it is crouching, we need to determine whenever it is holding a gun. If the gun is held, you need to determine if it's in aiming. If it's an aiming state, it's crouched with the gun aimed. Open the animation graph, and you can see that this state value is 6. Go back to the event graph and set AimOffset tab to 6. If it's not an aiming state, it's a crouched gun holding state. Open the animation graph, and you can see that this state value is 4. Go back to the event graph and set AimOffset type to 4. If it's not armed, then it's crouched and unarmed. Open the animation graph. You can see that the value of this state is 2. Go back to the event graph and set the AimOffset type to 2. If it is not crouched, it can only be standing state. Need to determine whether it is a hold gun state. If the gun is held, you need to determine if it's in aim condition. If it's an aiming state, it's standing with the gun aimed. Open the animation graph, and you can see that this state value is 5. Go back to the event graph and set AimOffset type to 5. If it's not the aim state, it's the stand and hold gun state. Go back to the event graph and set the AimOffset type to 3. If it's not armed, it's standing unarmed. Open the animation graph. You can see that this state value is 1, and set the AimOffset type to 1. At this point, we have judged all the possibilities of the AimOffset type value on the end. Compile and save. Adding comments. The job of setting variables in the event graph is now completed. The handling of montage animation events will also be added to the event graph in the future. That's it for this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next lesson.